Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are having a fabulous time, Jessa and I, here at the Beer Stoop of Capitol Brewery.
We are indeed. What a great show we have ahead of us.
Yeah, we're looking forward to speaking with those folks later. But first, we are joined now by Lory Aitken of Pegasus Games. Lory, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Glad to see you and
Awesome.
excited about our topic today.
So I'm looking at some of these games, Lory, and I'm kind of noticing a theme emerging here. Can you talk to the viewers a little bit about what is the theme of today's games?
Today's games are things that are, or could be, rude, crude, up to totally socially unacceptable.
All right, on a family show. Thanks for bringing those in. I appreciate
You
that.
betcha.
I love it. It's perfect. Okay, so these potentially are somewhat offensive and somewhat strange. Let's talk a little bit about on a scale of offensive to less offensive. Where do these lie?
Okay, we start over in front of Justin with Say Anything,
Okay.
which can be totally innocuous,
Okay.
depending on the mood of the group playing,
Okay.
and can be rude and crude, not inherently.
Right.
All the way up to a game that is definitely not for anyone under 18.
Okay.
It gets,
Oh, wow.
it gets
It says
rather-
right on the box, 18 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is raunchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got the range. So this one has potential to be raunchy.
It does.
This one is definitely raunchy.
Correct.
Okay.
And
Now, the reason I grabbed these is there are two sort of iconic games. There's Apples to Apples, which
Yes.
is a mechanic that most of these games share, where answers are given to some sort of question, and then someone votes on which one
Sure.
which one
Okay,
wins.
good comparison.
And
That's a
there's
popular
also
one.
Cards Against Humanity, which is enormously popular.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But we don't have at Pegasus. They don't sell to retailers.
Oh, they don't. I didn't know
Some retailers have it, but they've bought it online like anyone else can, and then potentially marked it up. So we chose not to do that.
Tricky.
But we do have alternatives.
that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So we have bad decisions here. Now, this sounds like they're starting to get bad.
They are. In Bad Decisions, it is a storytelling game. So, for
Okay.
instance, I would read a story, and on the cards there are 3 blanks, and the blanks get filled in with cards. I fill in the first one. So I say, let's find one that can be said on. All right.
Notice she has to go through a few cards.
I do.
To find an appropriate one.
Who drove drunk and bragged about it? And then each of you pick a fool card
Okay.
and a crisis card,
Okay.
and then I
One of
will
each.
read.
One of
I
each.
will read the sentence again, filling in your answers.
Okay.
And you can look at them and pick if you wish, or you can go with what you drew.
I'm going with what I drew.
All right, then.
I think it's great.
What you got, Jessa?
A convicted pedophile.
Oh dear.
Do I say the other one?
Yes, you
too?
do. And the crisis is.
A wardrobe malfunction.
All right. So who drove
Which is
drunk?
perfect.
Who drove drunk and bragged about it? A convicted pedophile did, because we all face a wardrobe malfunction. Okay. So
Mine's
and
not as
just-
bad as yours.
Unfortunately,
thankfully.
those go together.
I think that was probably the worst.
Right.
The least
Oh, no,
lavender.
it's not.
Okay. So
We're just getting
mine
started.
is an underage webcam stripper,
Okay.
and the crisis is another pseudo documentary on historical alien contact.
All right. So
Wow, that
who
was an
drove?
involved card.
Who drove drunk and bragged about it?
An
An
underage webcam stripper.
did, because we all face.
Another pseudo documentary on historical alien content.
Don't we all? Don't you all agree with that at home?
Of course.
So
Of course.
there are hundreds of cards, literally, that
Wow.
can be chosen from. Each person has some that they may shuffle through and pick. And so you want to make either the most outrageous or the silliest or the
Right.
funniest.
So it's
story.
kind of like the Cards
my
Against
God.
Humanity thing, where like the group kind of picks on, or the person who's drawing those cards then chooses the one
Yes.
that they like
Yes.
best.
Most outrageous answer.
And so, yes, and so some of the cards, like, all right, who sent lewd pictures to strangers? Then you'd have.
Let's
All
find
right.
out real quick here.
Well, why don't we?
Some internet pervert.
Well, there we are.
And the crisis is unwanted sexual advances.
Well,
So,
that would do it.
yeah, there we go. All right.
So that
Are
is
we
how-
off the air yet?
I just
or-
want to look through these cards right now. So you guys finish the interview. I'm going to check out what's
All right.
on all these.
All
Oh my
right,
gosh,
I'm going to
this is so
move you
fun.
on
Yes,
to,
please.
to heebie-jeebies.
Okay,
I'm
great.
excited about this
Now,
one.
heebie-jeebies says it is age 14 and up. I think it's a great game for anyone who likes to gross people out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I say second grade. That's
Yeah.
like the greatest
So
gross out grade.
a parent may want to go through and pull some of the cards in the heebie-jeebies because some of them might be have innuendo in them.
Sure.
Others are, you're just trying to pick cards. You may pick up your heebie-jeebie cards now.
Okay.
Pick up your cards and you're trying to find the thing in your hand that will gross me out the most.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And
Oh my goodness. So, walking barefoot in a public toilet. Ew. That's pretty gross. Head lice. Finding long hair in your food.
One of them just is just children. That's all it is. It just says children.
If you want to get these fabulously gross games, go to Pegasus Games. We're already out of time.
Oh my
Lory.
goodness.
What's
All right.
going on at the end of the month? Tell us
we have
about that.
we have Tabletop Game Day. It's an international holiday created by the Geek and Sundry website, and people all over the world will be playing board games that day, and we will be running a large number of board games from 10 a.m. to about 4 or 5, though we won't kick anyone out if they're still playing on that day. So
Fun.
it's great family fun. It's free. You can come and watch. You can come and play. And we hope to have lots of great gaming that day
What a
at
lovely
Pegasus
idea.
Games.
Excellent.
And I'm going to come get this one. I like heebie-jeebies.
All right.
Lory Aitken from Pegasus Games, thanks so much for joining us. Stick around. There's more Wisconsin Family coming up right after this.